that now that this news has broke and everyone is going back through the season and like finding all these like clips and pieces of information and clues and whatever, do you find that when there is a situation like this, like whether it's just between like friends or maybe a parents or something, that like people have kind of a revisionist history of the perpetrator?
Yeah. So, like, honestly, a lot of therapy work and a therapy technique that I use a lot is what we call narrative-based therapy, which is understanding the story we tell ourselves, and that story is not set in stone, and we can rewrite it. So, a lot of the work is looking at your past and saying, what did you learn about yourself, about the world, about these people, relationships, whatever it might be, because of what happened to you. And we can start to say, is one, were they a reliable narrator? Is this a person's life that you value, that you're holding this at such like strength to keep, even if it's not something we want to keep? And so our work is looking back and being able to look at it from a new perspective, rewrite a new narrative, and see it from a different way. And so I think when we get information like this, of course, now it all makes sense as viewers, and I'm sure Ciara and as Kyle said in that interview of like, oh, I'm thinking back on the summer in a different lens, because it's like we have new context now to really start to explore. But where I want to be mindful is, because we don't have a confirmation, is when we hold a narrative in our mind, we are going to see that narrative affirmed in everything that we do. We can say, yep, that's exactly what's happening. And so people saying all of these things, oh, this was happening, or they must have been cheating there, we can always find evidence for that. And so that's why it's like so important to have confirmation from them, because we could just be placing that new narrative onto anything. But yeah, we look through everything with a new lens, a new perspective, new understanding, which can be very disorienting and dismantling.